Have you ever felt a deep stir in your spirit, a whisper that something extraordinary is about to happen? You're not alone. Many people experience moments of divine confirmation in their lives, often right when they need it the most. Today we're diving into the powerful message, God says they will show up unexpectedly, divine confirmation. Get ready to explore how unexpected encounters can guide you, uplift you, and transform your path. Life has a way of throwing surprises our way, doesn't it? Just when you think you have everything planned out, something or someone unexpectedly enters your life. These moments aren't mere coincidences, they are divine interventions. God works in mysterious ways, and often, the people we least expect to show up can carry the messages we need to hear. Think about it for a moment. How many times have you had a chance meeting with someone that changed the course of your day, your week, or even your life? Perhaps it was an old friend you ran into at a coffee shop, or a stranger who offered you a kind word when you were feeling down. These moments can feel like little nudges from the universe, reminding us that we are not alone. Consider the story of a young woman named Sarah. She had just lost her job and was feeling uncertain about her future. One day, while sitting in a park, she struck up a conversation with a fellow park-goer. Little did she know that this person was a hiring manager at a company she had always dreamed of working for. They exchanged contact information, and before she knew it, Sarah was on her way to a new job, all because of an unexpected encounter. God had sent her a divine confirmation at just the right time. When we talk about divine confirmation, it's essential to recognize that these signs often come in various forms. They can manifest as people, events, or even symbols that resonate deeply within us. Maybe you've been asking God for clarity or direction, and suddenly, you see a particular number or a recurring theme that holds special meaning for you. These are not just random occurrences. They are nudges from a higher power. Let's take a moment to explore the concept of signs. In the Bible, we see numerous instances where God provided signs to His people. For instance, when Gideon asked for a sign to confirm God's message, he received it in the form of a wet fleece amidst dry ground. This was a clear indication that God was with him and guiding his steps. In our modern lives, signs can appear in more subtle ways. You might hear a song that perfectly captures your current emotions, or you might see a quote that resonates with your situation. These signs serve as reminders that you are on the right path and that divine support is always available. To truly recognize and embrace these unexpected arrivals and signs, we have to learn to flow with life rather than resist it. This means letting go of our rigid expectations and allowing the universe to surprise us. When we become too attached to our plans, we can miss out on the beautiful opportunities that God places in our path. Imagine being in a river, trying to paddle upstream against the current. It's exhausting and frustrating. But what if you let go and allowed the river to carry you? This is how we should approach life. By surrendering to the flow, we open ourselves up to the unexpected blessings that are waiting for us. One way to cultivate this mindset is through mindfulness and presence. When we are present in the moment, we become more attuned to the signs and the people who come into our lives. We start to notice the beauty around us, the little coincidences that feel too perfect to be random. Embracing the flow means trusting that everything happens for a reason, even when we can't see the bigger picture. Unexpected encounters often lead to powerful connections. When we allow ourselves to be open to new relationships, we create space for growth and inspiration. These connections can bring new perspectives, opportunities, and even healing into our lives. Think about the last time you met someone new. Did you feel an instant connection? Sometimes we meet people who seem to understand us on a deeper level, even if we've just met. These connections can be transformative, helping us to see our lives through a different lens. Take the story of Mark, who was going through a tough time after a breakup. He decided to attend a community event just to get out of the house. While there, he met a woman named Lisa who had experienced a similar heartache. They bonded over their shared experiences, and in that moment, Mark felt a sense of relief. It was as if God had placed Lisa in his path to remind him that he wasn't alone and that healing was possible. This unexpected connection became a source of strength for both of them. So, how do we recognize when these unexpected arrivals are indeed divine confirmations? It often comes down to an inner knowing. When we cultivate a relationship with God, we begin to develop a sensitivity to His voice and guidance in our lives. When you encounter someone or something that feels significant, take a moment to pause and reflect. Ask yourself, what is this moment trying to teach me? How does it align with my current journey? Often the answers will come to you in the form of feelings, insights, or even a sense of peace. Journaling can be a powerful tool in this process. By writing down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences, you can gain clarity on what you're experiencing. You might find patterns or themes that point to divine confirmation. Remember, it's about tuning into your intuition and allowing yourself to be guided by that inner voice. Trust is a crucial element when it comes to recognizing and embracing divine confirmations. Life is filled with twists and turns, and sometimes the path isn't clear. It's easy to get caught up in fear or uncertainty, but that's when faith becomes our anchor. Trusting the process means believing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, according to a higher plan. Think of the story of Joseph in the Bible. He faced betrayal, imprisonment, and many hardships. But through it all, he remained faithful. His journey was filled with unexpected encounters that ultimately led him to a place of purpose and fulfillment. Joseph's story teaches us that even in difficult moments, we can trust that God is orchestrating our lives in ways we might not yet understand. When we trust the process, we are more likely to see the divine confirmations that come our way. We learn to perceive challenges as stepping stones rather than obstacles. It becomes easier to recognize the helpers, the signs, and the opportunities that God places in our path, as we are not bogged down by doubt or fear. Recognizing divine confirmations is just the beginning. The next step is taking inspired action. When we receive guidance, it's essential to act upon it. This could mean reaching out to someone new, applying for a job, or even making a change in our daily routine. These actions often require courage and a leap of faith, but they are crucial in aligning our lives with the divine plan. Consider the story of David, who felt a strong pull to start a community outreach project after receiving several signs confirming his purpose. Initially, he hesitated, unsure if he had the resources or the right skills. However, after much contemplation and prayer, he decided to take that leap. With each step, he found support from unexpected places. Volunteers came forward, local businesses offered donations, and the word spread like wildfire. His project blossomed, impacting countless lives, all because he chose to act on the divine confirmation he had received. Taking inspired action is about stepping out of your comfort zone and trusting that God will provide what you need along the way. The universe responds to our intentions. When we move forward with faith, we open the door for even more divine confirmations to flow into our lives. As we navigate through life, it's essential to cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Recognizing and appreciating the divine confirmations we receive fosters a deeper connection with God. When we express gratitude, we acknowledge the blessings in our lives, no matter how small they may seem. At the end of each day, take a moment to reflect on the unexpected encounters and signs you experienced. What moments stood out to you? Who did you connect with? How did these experiences make you feel? Journaling your reflections can enhance this practice, allowing you to visualize the blessings over time. Imagine starting a gratitude journal dedicated to these divine confirmations. Each entry could capture the essence of a moment that felt significant, a conversation, a sign, or an opportunity. Over time, you'll build a beautiful tapestry of experiences that remind you of God's presence in your life. Gratitude also helps us shift our focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. It encourages us to remain open to future divine confirmations, reinforcing the cycle of recognition and appreciation. As we wrap up today's exploration of unexpected arrivals and divine confirmations, remember that you are never alone on your journey. God is always at work, guiding you through people, signs, and experiences that will uplift and inspire you. The key is to remain open, trust the process, and take inspired action when those divine confirmations show up. So, the next time you encounter someone unexpected or see a sign that resonates with you, pause and reflect. Ask yourself what message is being delivered and how it aligns with your current situation. Embrace these moments with gratitude and an open heart, and you'll find that they can lead to profound transformations in your life. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of discovery. If you found this message inspiring, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who might need a reminder of divine confirmation, and subscribe for more uplifting content. Remember, each day is filled with potential for unexpected encounters that can change your life. Keep your heart open and watch as the magic unfolds. Until next time, stay blessed.